Hi everyone, my name is Taiki Sato. My topic is religious diversity. So I'm gonna explain the summary of the content first, and after that I will introduce the religion related to me. So first of all, there are various kinds of religion in the world, and you might be familiar with some of them. People have their own perspective and the way of thinking. For example, like some people might think that eating pork is not a bad thing, and others might think that it is a bad thing. That kind of people's perspective is closely related to their culture and religion. There are various types of religion in the world, but those are mainly categorized into 5 groups, which are Hinduism, Judaism, Buddhism, Christianity, and Islam. Each religion has different god. However, every religion was used as a tool to explain confusing and complicated world in ancient times. For example, people believed that the origin of the planet and beautiful natures were created by God. Like that, ancient people tried to understand the structure of the planet through religion. So there are some misunderstandings about religion, so I'm gonna briefly explain about them. First of all, different types of perspective and the way of thinking exist within a religious group. People sometimes say that Christians believe or Muslims are. However, religion is really diverse, so even though people believe the same religion, every person might have a different practice and custom. In addition, religion cannot be seen separately from culture, politics, and economy. Religions are the collection of ideas, values, and stories, and those factors create culture. So we cannot separate religion from culture. Religion and culture is closely connected. Therefore, understanding culture will lead to better understanding of religion. I am currently living in Japan, so let me explain about the religious background and information of Japan. First of all, most Japanese are regarded as non-religious people. You might be surprised about that, but it does not mean that Japanese are not connected to the religious ideas. Japanese people are familiar with 2 types of religion, which are Buddhism and Shintoism. So you can see various kinds of building related to Buddhism in Japan. For example, there are lots of Buddhism statues in Japan. The idea of Buddhism came to Japan around 500 from China. And after that, an emperor tried to spread the idea of Buddhism. And the government established lots of religious buildings, such as temples and Buddhist statues. The main reasons that the government built temples and Buddhist statues throughout Japan was that the government tried to stabilize the country with the power of Buddhism. The culture of Buddhism still exists in Japan. For example, most funerals in Japan are held in a Buddhism style. And in addition to Buddhism, Shintoism is also familiar to people in Japan. Shintoism has a unique concept, so let me explain about it. Shintoism is originated in Japan, and it is thought that God and nature are closely connected. So Shinto is polytheistic, and It is believed that every object and things has a god. One of the religious customs for Japanese is that people visit a shrine on special days, such as New Year, in order to pray for safety. So at last, I have some questions to you. Number one, can we think religion separately from culture, politics, and economy, and why? Number two, what are some examples of religious discrimination? Number three, how can you personally work to understand people with different spiritual or philosophical worldview? So that's all for my presentation. So thank you for listening.